In the bantamweight division at Dana White's Contender Series, you got Gene Matsumoto coming in at 13-0, taking on Kasey, a Tanner, who comes in at 6-0. So two guys undefeated, and it's amazing. Sometimes the first fight of the night is one of the best ones of the night. Tanner, 2 inches taller at 5'8", he's 31. Matsumoto, the Brazilian, is 23, and this is Brazilian Matsumoto versus American Tanner. By the way, we also know that Tanner has a 69-inch reach, and most of the times in the Contender Series, we don't have much information on these two fighters in terms of all the numbers, right, that we would in a UFC setting. Now, Matsumoto, in his 13 wins, 3 KOs, 5 submissions, 5 decisions, no losses. So he's fighting out of LFA the last two fights, one by decision, one by submission. So he's looking good, and he's been fighting since 2018. Now, Kasey Tanner, on the other hand, 5-0, 2 KOs, 2 submissions, 1 decision. He fought out of LFA in his last fight back in 2022, won by TKO. He has just 3 fights since 2019, so activity is a problem for him. But let's be real, he wins when he fights. So how's this fight going to play out? Well, to be honest with you, it's an educated guess. You got two guys on different paths, really don't have common opponents, don't have any losses to evaluate. I mean, they're both just winners. But to me, Matsumoto is more impressive. He's 13-0. He's won the last 2 in LFA. He's Brazilian, so you know he's got some additional skills on top of his fighting, potentially jiu-jitsu, things of that nature. And I could be wrong, but when I see the guy's 13-0, that's ridiculous. And Tanner doesn't have much experience as of late, but he looks stout and he looks like he's coming to bring it. So I wouldn't be surprised by a win on either side, but I just like Matsumoto to win with the experience here to move to 14-0 and get into the UFC in a great bantamweight division fight at Dana White's Contender Series.